Hello, welcome to Big Jack Stuck in a Hole, Deontology versus Utilitarianism. So first I think we need to find out how Big Jack got himself into this situation. So there are three people, including Big Jack, a man of generous proportions, caving near the ocean. They spend some time exploring a cavern and then decide, realising that the tide's coming in, that they should make their way back. On getting back to the entrance to the cave, they realise their way is blocked. Some boulders have fallen down and blocked the exit to the cave. Big Jack takes a look around, and being the most experienced caver, when he spies a hole towards the top of the cave, he decides to go and investigate. Big Jack tries to squeeze his way through the hole. He realises after a while that he's stuck fast. He can't go forward and he also can't go back. He's stuck in the hole. The two people that are still in the cave soon realise what's going on, and they start to look through their stuff in order to try and find something that might be of use. The only thing they can find which is any use at all is a stick of dynamite. Looking at each other, they realise they're going to have to make a decision. Do you blow Big Jack out of the hole? Now the first guy, he knows a little something about Immanuel Kant. Immanuel Kant was an 18th century philosopher that developed the idea deontology. Deontology looks at actions as either right or wrong. It states that we're all humans, we can use reason to determine whether something is good or bad, right or wrong. Kant says we should use the maxim of universality to decide whether an action is right or wrong. This states that an action is right if at the same time you'd be happy for everybody else in the world to do it. So, for our cavers, they need to decide, would they be happy for everyone else in the world to blow someone up? The answer is probably no, so unfortunately, they're stuck in a cave. They can't blow Big Jack out because the action would be wrong or immoral. But nothing is ever this straightforward in philosophy. The other guy knows a little bit about a guy called Jeremy Bentham. Now, Jeremy Bentham develops an idea called utilitarianism. Utilitarianism states that the morality is not based in the act itself, but in the consequences of the act. You should do the things that generate the most happiness, or the greatest good for the greatest number. So for our cavers, this means that Big Jack equals one person. The others equal two, and so blowing Big Jack out of the hole would be morally acceptable because two people would survive and only one person would die. So, does this mean bye-bye Big Jack? Well, both of the moral philosophies have some good points to them. Deontology has the certainty and treats everyone as equals. Just because Big Jack is only one person doesn't mean that he should be killed and the other two survive, because all of them individually are equal. Obviously, utilitarianism helps the most people. It's the greatest good for the greatest number. It's also adaptable, which means you can use it in different situations and still make the right decision according to the theory. So, what would you do? It's also worth considering a couple of other options. What if Big Jack wasn't Big Jack, but Big Jill? And if she was big because she was pregnant? And for those of you thinking, well, she's still only one person technically, what about if Big Jack was a scientist that would one day go on to cure cancer? This highlights an issue with utilitarianism because you can't always know the consequences of your actions. I hope this video has helped you to understand a little bit more about deontology and utilitarianism, and thanks for watching.